Hello. So we're going to be covering the Unit 3, Week 1 vocabulary for this week's selection. One of the words in our selection this week is amazing. Say that word with me. Amazing. If something is amazing, it is very surprising or makes you feel wonder. For example, Jason made an amazing flip into the pool. What have you seen that is amazing to you? Okay, so let's write amazing on one side of your card. Label it Unit 3, Week 1. And on the other side, write very surprising. Another word in this week's selection is force. Say that word with me. Force. A force is a push or pull that can change how something moves. For example, the force of my kick made the ball move far. What things take a lot of force to move? Okay, let's write force on one side of your card. And on the other side, write the definition. Push or pull that can change how something moves. The next word in our selection this week is measure. Say that word with me. Measure. If you measure something, you find the size or amount of it. Example, I can measure my height with a ruler. What other tool can you use to measure things? Okay, so write measure on one side and write the definition, find the size or amount of something. Okay, another word in our selection this week is objects. Say that word with me. Objects. Objects are things you can see and touch. For example, there were lots of objects in the toy chest. Tell about the biggest object you have seen that is a toy. Okay, objects on one side of your card. And on the other side, write the definition, things you can see and touch. Okay, the next word in our selection is proved. Say that word with me, proved. If you proved that something is true, you showed that it is true. Example, Wyatt's big hit proved he knew how to play baseball. What is the way you have proved something? Okay, proved on one side. And means basically showed to be true. Okay, another word in this week's selection is speed. Say that word with me, speed. The speed of something is how fast it moves. For example, the car moved at a very fast speed. What are some things that move at a slow speed? Okay, let's write speed on one side of your card. And on the other side, write how fast something moves. You can also say the quickness of movement. The next word in our selection is true. Say that word with me, true. If something is true, it is a fact and not made up. For example, it is true that an elephant is the largest land animal. What is the opposite of true? Okay, write true on one side of your card. And on the other side, write a fact and not made up. It's right. Okay, and the final word in this week's selection is weight. Say that word with me. Weight. The weight of something, spelled this way, is how heavy it is. For example, the weight of the pumpkin made it heavy to carry. What can you do to find the weight of something? Okay. Weight. Right, how heavy something is. Alright, again, so that was the last word of this week's selection. So until next week, I will see you soon.